Hi lovelies, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another one of my back to school themed videos. I love filming these and today I'm going to share with you some top tips and tricks for studying and also staying organized when getting ready for a new school year, getting ready to go back to school. I'm hoping that most of you watching are able to get excited about going back to school. Some of you I know though, just given what's happening in the world, have to be starting this new school year from home. So either way, I think this video is really going to help you, and if you enjoy it, make sure to thumbs up to let me know. And actually comment down below, what grade are you in or going into, or what are you studying if you're already in university and college? And of course, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications. But let's get straight into my top study tips and organization hacks for getting ready for going back to school. Okay, so let's start with some organization tips first, then I'll get into some study tips for going back to school. One of my top organization tips, and this is not going to be a shocker for many of you, I feel like you're gonna know it's coming, but it's to avoid making to-do lists only and to actually schedule all of your tasks in using a homework planner. It is so important to get yourself into an optimal study routine, and to do that you need to actually schedule in all of your tasks and be really diligent here, be proactive. So if you haven't already checked out my digital planners online, you can check them out at studywithjess.com. I have a homework planner, I have a project planner, and a few others with some really helpful templates. So I'll leave them as a link down below. I also have paper-based stationery. If you're in Australia, I do ship to Australia, and some of them are displayed behind me from Educationary. But I think it's really important that you actually block out all of your homework tasks and you schedule them in like mini appointments. If you write a massive to-do list, it's very overwhelming and you're setting yourself up for failure, because what happens with a master to-do list is it never actually gets finished. The second that you finish one thing, you're going to add more stuff to it. Or if you do complete your to-do list, it's not long before you have to add more tasks to it again. So I just think that scheduling things in makes it a lot more manageable, and you're organizing your study sessions from the get-go. One thing that I used to do probably the first week, if not the first day when I went back to school or back to uni, was to create an exam study schedule. So the way that I would do this is I would either have a yearly desk calendar or a wall calendar, and then I would schedule in whenever any assignments are due, whenever any exams are set to be, or if you don't know the exact date of your exams, you roughly know when exam week is going to be, and then set yourself about 3 weeks before that date to already start studying. In addition to that, one thing that I cannot stress enough is to write yourself some weekly summaries. So from the start of the new school year, every week you should be condensing your notes down into briefer summaries. They're easy to revise and they're going to help you avoid last minute cramming, and again make it a lot easier when you do get to that 3-week mark approximately before your exam date, that you can start revising more thoroughly. So again, check out my exam summary book. That's also available as a physical product or a downloadable product on studywithjess.com. I love them so much. It's my favorite product because it just takes the stress out of student life and exam time. And if I had to choose one of my stationary babies, the exam summary book would be my favorite child. Okay, now let's get into study tips for getting ready for a new school year. Now your exam, whoa, I'm still on the previous tip. I'm so fixated by that. Your study space is really important to having optimal productivity and avoiding procrastination and just feeling like you have your own little area to get your work done. And so I think it's really important, if you are actually, whether you're staying at home or starting out a new school year or uni or college out of the house, it's really important to tidy your study space already. So have that nice and tidy and clean. If you want some inspo, you can check out my Pinterest account, or you can even watch some of my previous videos on my own study space or my own workspace. But I just think tidy your area, keep it nice. A clear and clean environment makes for a clear and clean mind. And I just think that my workspace is so highly connected or closely connected to my overall productivity. And so I really think that that's a very important thing to do before you start back at school. adding on from having this optimal study space, it's important to have a place that has minimal distractions. So you're going to either be studying at home and need somewhere to get your work done, or you're going to come home from school and have to do your homework and you need somewhere that you can go to that's nice and quiet. So I've shared some tips like this before, but hanging a little do not disturb sign on your door, even minimizing the distractions that you can control for. So having your phone off of your desk, turning off your Wi-Fi on the computer if you're not using it and you're meant to be writing an essay or writing in your diary and planning things out. Don't get distracted by multiple browsers. Anything like that you can think of, whatever you notice that pulls your focus from the task at hand, make sure that you're getting on top of that now and not waiting until you're halfway through a pretty procrastination-filled study session to realize, hey, you've got to have a bit more self-control there. Also, if you need a bit of help managing procrastination and just getting more organized, then there are some really good apps to have on your phone. In saying that, try not to have your phone on your desk if you don't have to, but if you want to use technology to optimize your overall productivity, there's apps to help you study like Quizlet or Pomodoro, Timekeeper. I have a few things written down here as well. There's Wonderlist, Exam Countdown. If you might forget to check your exam wall calendar and you want a little reminder going off on your phone, you can use technology to assist you rather than hinder you. So comment below whether you are excited for back to school, or maybe you're not excited for back to school, but you're excited for my back to school themed videos. If so, yay, give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed and you have post notifications turned on so you know when my next video goes live on my channel. Make sure to follow me on socials on Instagram at Study with Jess for more tips and tricks and inspo. And what else do I want to let you guys know? Oh, check out my stationery and digital planners at studywithjess.com. And I'll see you all next week with another video. Mwah! Bye!